Hello everybody, my name's Stephen and I'm the Ministry Director of Life Groups at Follow. Whilst putting on a fantastic Sunday service is really important to us, where we have these big corporate experiences that help people connect with God in the moment, we realise that's not enough because we want to make the bigger aspects of the church smaller. Why? To create social intimacy with one another. That's a huge part of Christianity, that we're not doing our faith alone. That's exactly why life groups are created. At life groups, we connect with other people. Often there's food, we read the scriptures, but it's more than that. It's an opportunity to talk about our last week in faith, our last fortnight in faith. It's a real opportunity to drill down into who we are as people of faith, not just connecting together on a social level, talking about how is your work or what do you think of the weather, but actually looking at how is your week in faith been. That's how we grow, where we're encouraged to be more honest, which can put us in a vulnerable position. But again, there's no other way to grow than to be a little bit vulnerable, and it's exactly where the journey with others takes an enormous turn. You begin to connect on a deeper level. You enjoy the journey because you're starting to trust in ways that perhaps are new to you. It's where life groups can become transformative, redeeming communities, and that's the vision for them. The vision for a life group at Follow is not just to study scripture and leave it on a flat level like that. It's to become a transforming place where people feel like, man, I like the people I'm hanging out with and I think they like me. I can share my story, but I actually get to listen to other people's stories too. Encourages us to be gracious and discerning, not just people of knowledge about the scriptures, though that's important too. How do you find a life group at Follow? One of the best ways is to jump on the church website. There you'll find the provisions for life groups, and you're totally at your leisure to scroll through all the groups that are currently meeting either weekly or fortnightly. I think it's really important to say that it's not an expectation at Follow that you join a life group. If you're a member, you better be a life group. If you come in the door once, you must join a life group. No, not at all. For me, when I came to Follow, it took me quite a few years to feel comfortable. Then when I did, I felt, you know what? I think I need to get to know some people better. I'm going to join a life group. I did, and then COVID hit. And so I missed out on the opportunity to meet people in person. We had to meet online, but I persevered with it. I now run my own life group. We meet once a fortnight. I run a group for men, and it's just great. I personally find that I get to talk honestly about who I am as a bloke and as a Christian bloke with other guys, and it is a non-judgmental space. And we've had to work to get that. But that's exactly what Christianity is, isn't it? Where you're meeting each other non-judgmentally in the practice of being it, not just thinking you are. And that's a journey. If you're thinking about joining a life group at Follow, I strongly encourage you to take the next step.